The NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. You know, that time of year when colleges across the nation hold their collective breaths as their teams battle it out on the court. It's the equivalent of gladiator fights in ancient Rome, but instead of swords and shields, we've got basketballs and, well, really nice shoes. Now let's dive into the Elite Eight games. We had a rematch of the 2023 championship game between number 1 Iowa and number 3 LSU. You could cut the tension with a knife or perhaps a basketball pump needle. However, Iowa triumphed and took their rightful place in the Final Four. But not to be outdone, number 3 UConn showed number 1 Southern California who's boss on the court. UConn, short for You Cannot Possibly Beat Us, outplayed Southern California and advanced to the Final Four. That's right, folks, we're in for a showdown between Iowa and UConn in the semifinals. Popcorn, anyone? Meanwhile, number 1 South Carolina and number 3 North Carolina State will also compete in the semifinals. It's a battle of the Carolinas, folks. We'll need a compass and a detailed map just to keep up with the action. Now, let's not forget about the money side of things. With only 396 out of 1,062 NCAA institutions making over $10 million in sports revenue in 2022, it's clear that these Elite Eight games are not just about the glory of the win, but also about the cha-ching of the cash register. And speaking of cash registers, the NCAA is considering renegotiating the TV rights for the women's tournament, which could mean even more revenue in the future. Who knew that the sound of a basketball swishing through a net could also be the sound of money raining down? And so, as we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible athleticism, the nail-biting games, the heart-stopping moments, and the sheer joy of the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. It's been a wild ride, folks, and it's not over yet. So keep your eyes on the court, your hands on your popcorn, and your hearts in your throats, because this tournament is far from over. And remember, in the world of NCAA women's basketball, it's not just about the game, it's about the glory, the honor, the pride, and the really nice shoes.